So
the internet featuring. You want to go first or should I go first?
Gotta shake it off. I'll go first. And honestly, I'll go first, but this is kind of another divisive topic. Did you check what I put in the call sheet?
I'm checking it right now.
Okay, so this is only one video, but this is obviously coming after a string of videos for these climate change activists. It started with what was it, on Van Gogh? They put tomato soup on Van Gogh.
Oh, yeah.
Put their hands
potatoes
on the wall, and then they put potatoes on, I forget what painting it was.
Oh, it was a Monet.
And then hands on the wall. So the video that I sent here from the internet this week is a Dutch climate activist who climbs on the table at a some kind of talk show, like TV show, talk show, and tries to glue his hands to the table. And then during the commercial break, they just pick up the table, tip it over so he falls off, because it's not glue that really like instant setting cement or something like that. Like it's just glue. It takes too long to dry. They tip him off, and then they just put the table back where it was, arrest the guy, and continue after the commercial break. I think it's so funny, the performative justice that's being done with these climate change activists. You're not doing anything but making it seem stupider to support, climate change awareness and stuff like that. But if you see the video, it's really funny to watch him get tipped off of this table. I'll say that.
Yeah, I've never been a fan. I'm watching the video right now. I've never been a fan of protesters, just like in general. People like blocking the street. I got somewhere to go. Now I gotta go around you guys and find a different route. Maybe I'm driving somewhere. I don't know.
There were laws proposed in, I think it was Florida, right? Where if you do that on the highway or something, you could hit them without fear of law repercussion, which is crazy.
That's wild. I don't think you
insane.
should just like openly invite people to hit other people with their car. That's called vehicular manslaughter.
Could be. Not in Florida.
So, but and it's these ones where it's like on TV, and I'm like the lady that glued her hand to the basketball court at the playoffs game, or like the finals game. And it's just, why don't you sit on this talk show and have an educated conversation and a dialogue about the topic that you think is so important? And why don't you come well prepared with facts to refute any of the contradictory opinions or thoughts or contradictory facts that are thrown your way? Let's have a educational and fact-based reform about an issue, instead of just yelling, "You're not listening to me, I'm gonna take my ball and go home." Like, just stop.
Which I do think that climate change, and I even brought this up earlier in the episode, in the cast, I think that climate change is a really big issue that needs to be solved within our lifetimes, or we're going to feel the burn of it, and there's going to be a large loss in population but before you and me specifically are dead. But going about it in this way is just not the way.
Not
and
the right way.
I am one for protesting. I think protesting is good, but I also think it has to be a meaningful protest. So when you're talking about, sit-ins in a diner, it's an all-white diner and you're black people and you go in and sit in the diner, that's one thing, right? When you just glue your hand to a wall or a table and just start shouting, and for
live TV.
For the painting stuff, first of all, they didn't even damage the paintings, so you've caused zero harm to any of these people. The people are going to clean that.
Stupid.
Yeah, you look dumb. And the guy on the Dutch show just got dumped off. You look dumb. He has no valid points that he says during any point. I mean, I don't speak Dutch, but from what I heard of the translation, no valid points were said. He just gets tipped off, arrested. It's like, if you do a protest that people are okay with, then you're not going to get anything done because they're okay with it. They're not going to pay attention to you. But if you do something that looks so unbelievably silly, people are not going to pay attention to you because it's so unbelievably silly. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to change stuff for climate change,
they're gonna pay attention to you, but for the wrong reasons. Because
Exactly.
they're going to be laughing. It's like laughing at you versus laughing with you. They're laughing at you.
Exactly. And I forget, I was having this conversation with somebody, it was like a year ago at this point, but I was like, you want to know how to actually get people's fucking, attention with climate change? That's all I'm going to say. I can't say any more or else they're going to arrest me, but violence. It's violence is the answer. But yeah, I'm not going to say more than that, but I think that's one of the only ways that you're actually going to get rich people to give a fuck about climate change is violent not revolution necessarily, but like you have to destroy the infrastructure that allows them to destroy the climate. So, yeah.
Yeah, you got to make it hurt them. I don't think necessarily the violence is the answer. I think a financial suffering is
Want to know? So,
the way to go.
Who was it? I think it was something I saw on the internet as well. But it was a lady that taught her kids how to drive her car, right? And driving stick and all that stuff. And they were like, oh, this is a cool experience. But, like, I'm never going to drive a gas car. Like, I'm going to be driving electric cars. Like, this is like you showing me how to use a payphone. You know what I mean? Like, nobody needs to know how to do that. But I'm thinking, I've also seen the Sebastian Vettel, shout out F1, beginning of this year, I believe they were in England, where he drove one of the original F1 cars with this biosustainable fuel that I forget exactly what it was made out of, but specifically it was made so that cars that were made to run on fossil fuels could run on these biosustainable the exact same way. Nothing needs to be changed about them. So there are things that can be done, but yeah, it needs to be, instead of hurting the consumer at the pump, you need to be hurting the guy that's supplying the pump, and that's the only way to make change.
Big facts, big facts.
What you got, Justin?
We're going to get a little bit happy here. Fun little tidbit that I caught off of Twitter. I believe this is the Tampa Bay Lightning, I think.
Oh.
You can't really see any players. All you can see are colors. So I'm assuming it's probably the Tampa Bay Lightning, what looks like an equipment manager for the team. But it's just a short video of the stick man at NHL hockey games, where he's on the bench and watching the game religiously, and as soon as the puck changes sticks to another player, he goes to their sticks on the bench. Like, he's got a hand on whoever has the puck on their sticks at all times. So if they break one, he's over the boards, like right away.
That's awesome.
I now have a new dream job.
I love that.
Calling it back to the EM days of Fenwick hockey. I have the experience. I have the resume. I have the work ethic. Chicago Blackhawks, make me an offer.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. I love this video. He's like, when you say religiously watch the game, like, yeah, he's like Rain Man out here. Like, this is the state. And he even has his hands on two of them. He's like, oh, they're passing it back and forth. Like, that's awesome.
I don't know which one. We don't know which one.
That's sick.
But
well, fuck the Lightning. But yeah, that's sick.
That'd be a fun game. But fuck the Lightning.
All right.
Album reviews.
Let's go.
Album reviews.
You gotta start this one. Yeah.
right.
I made sure to avoid any T Sweezy because I brought up T Sweezy in the past and I've gotten yelled at for it.
So new album is the new T Swizzle Midnight's 14 song original album. She then released a 3 a.m. version at 3 a.m. Eastern time. I'm sure that the Swifties out there can educate me on the significance of that. I know that there's that line 3 a.m. something, but apparently some significance. And the 3 a.m. deluxe version has 6 additional songs.
Dope.
Significance of this album, with all of the streaming from this album and all of the streaming of her music leading up to it, she is now the all-time leader in streams for Spotify of any female artist. So, claps, big ups to T Swift.
Who else were the top like other ones? So we probably Beyonce.
I think Lady Gaga is up
Gaga.
there.
I'd be forgetting about Gaga, man. She hasn't released enough recently, but yeah, okay.
Maybe Rihanna.
Rihanna.
I mean, shit.
Rihanna's supposed
Mariah
to be coming out this week, man. Let's go.
Mariah Carey's probably up there just from All I Want for Christmas Is You streams alone.
Yeah, okay, all right. But you listened to the album?
So she's the leader. I did listen to the album. I actually listened to it at midnight when it came out because we were driving to Wisconsin. And I
was going to say, you probably had no choice anyway. No,
I had zero choice. It's a good
you.
album.
Yeah.
I've listened to it. I do like T Swift. I haven't kept up with her as much since she's gone like the pop route. I do still like her music. I think this album is really good. The flow of the album as a project is very good. I haven't listened to the bonus songs.
Yeah.
But one question I do have for you. There's one feature on this entire album. It's Lana Del Rey, and it is on a song called "Snow on the Beach."
I actually heard that. Yep.
You hear the title "Snow on the Beach." What do you think that song's going to be about?
Cocaine.
On a beach.
Yeah, on a beach. Yeah,
that's all anybody is going to think about. Apparently, it's not.
It's about Taylor Swift just being very, very pale white on the beach, right? Something like that.
I only listened to the song maybe twice, so I don't have the full meaning. I don't know the Easter eggs yet.
Right. That was one of the ones I heard. Probably 4 songs off the album. I can't name most of them, but I'm looking up the one that I was gonna throw on the playlist for this week. But unfortunately, she has her shit so tightly locked up on the DMCA copyright strikes that there's no chance of me getting a free download. So we're gonna wait.
You can't even
that.
YouTube to MP3 that?
No chance. I'm sure if I found like a kind of a cracked version of it, maybe. Yeah. But yeah, I can't even find it right now. But yeah, good for T Sweezy. That's been her thing for the longest time, is having the real copyright, stranglehold on her music, which is good.
Well, she has it now after she
did the whole Spotify thing.
Scooter Braun.
Yeah, and Scooter Braun.
And the Taylor's
re-release.
Version.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good for her, man. I mean, honestly, I'm a little bit jealous, like, as it goes. You can't do this unless you're the biggest female artist in the world, or one of the biggest artists in the world, period. You just can't do it. But she's making waves, hopefully, for the little people out there. So this is good.
And we can confirm she has more streams than NBA YoungBoy.
She does have more streams than NBA YoungBoy. Not as of when I said that shit. And I said it was Yeet, which is wrong. But that was also only in 2022. I looked back at that list again. NBA YoungBoy had more streams in 2022 up to September 30th than Taylor Swift did. I'm sure she has ethered him now. But NBA YoungBoy also came out with a new tape, so who knows?
He did. I haven't listened to it yet.
I haven't listened to it at all either. My tape, on the other hand, here, it's like 2 classics coming together to make a classic. We got a new Snoop Dogg and DJ Drama Gangsta Grillz album called I Still Got It. Bruh, shit is tight. Let's go. The real thing that I
haven't listened to it yet. I didn't even know this came out, so I'm going to have to check this out.
Yeah, I was looking for a full album to kind of go for, because I'm not going to lie, I'm looking forward to this Drake and 21 Savage that's dropping tomorrow night, basically on Thursday. But it's good. This is dope. Like, it's really a throwback. It feels like all the Gangsta Grillz, DJ Drama shouting, you know what I mean, that you want. All the real West Coast, grimy, heavy, lowrider type beats that you want. All the great Snoop Dogg raps that you know and love. It just really feels like a little piece of home, you know what I mean? But yeah, definitely gotta go check it out. There's not too much I could even say, because I don't think there's anything that's too out of pocket from what you would expect. Like, it's Snoop and DJ Drama at their very best, and it only keeps getting better,
Okay, they still got. I got really, really worried for a second, because I opened up the browse to like pull it up and take a peek at it. DJ Drama also had another album that just released with Jeezy called Snowfall.
Yeah.
And I thought that you had the 2 flip-flopped.
No.
So I wasn't going to say anything, but then I found the other one. I was like, all right, my boy's got it. He's good.
Come on. I know music, but I have not listened to the Jeezy one just yet. Honestly, Jeezy, as of late, has been a little too mature for me. You know what I mean? He's like old man, father Jeezy and stuff like that. Whereas Snoop Dogg, I feel like, can flip the switch, and he'll be Snoop Dogg at any point. You know what I mean?
Oh,
but
yeah.
Jeezy can't flip the switch and go back to young Jeezy. You know what I mean?
No.
You feel me? But I'm definitely going to have to check that out as well. But Gangsta Grillz.
A lot of new music, though. Frito Bang dropped a new album.
We like Frito Bang.
Arctic Monkeys' new album.
I'm going to have to
Youngboy,
peep that.
Gucci. Yep. Meghan Trainor.
Yeah, I don't know about Meghan Trainor, man. Yeah.
Ooh, Carly Rae Jepsen.
Yo, I also almost put one of her songs on the list. It's like got a weird mix on it, so I need to listen to it in headphones though before I'm able to actually throw it in the playlist. But the Carly Rae Jepsen is good.
Western Wind. That song is on her new album, The Loneliest Time. That song's a banger.
Bet. All right, bet. Hey, let's go.
Hop on to the top 3.
I chose the top 3 this week. Let's go. But it's a given, right? Top 3 Halloween/spooky songs. And honestly, there's so many. Like, I have a giant list here, and I'm gonna give out at least 3 honorable mentions no matter what. But I'll let you go first because I have so many. that
Okay.
whatever you think
I've
of, I don't
got-
want to steal from you, you know?
I have 6.
Okay.
And I'm going to take the one that I think you are most liable to steal. It's an all-time classic. The music video for this song is a short film that is deserving of an animated Oscar. It is Avenged Sevenfold, Little Piece of Heaven.
I was like, I don't really know where you're going. Yeah, once you said the music video short film for animated, yeah, okay, yes. What a good one. That's actually not even on my list.
Not on your list?
Not on my list. I'm going to add that to the list. Because I'm also compiling a list for, I'm doing 3 parties this weekend, y'all. If you're in Chicago, hit me up. We got stuff going on. A Little Piece of Heaven. Come on, man. So I have to go with my one of one. It's the Monster Mash. It's a graveyard
You went Halloween.
Bro, yeah, Halloween or spooky. I got some Halloween ones, I got some spooky ones, but Monster Mash has to be on my list, yes. What you got?
Okay. I am going to go with the Halloween theme from the Halloween movies.
Yeah, just the pure
Just the
strings and stuff.
Yeah, just the keys. That song is so like
Creepy.
spooky and ominous and good that they pulled it and tweaked it and used it as the Call of Duty Zombie song.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, very creepy song. It's the music that plays just when some shit's about to go down. You know somebody's about to be jumping out of a corner and chasing them with a knife.
Agreed. No, okay. So mine here, Ghost Main. What's it called? Mercury Retrograde. Do you remember this song?
No.
Yeah,
I
feel like I
probably
don't.
would if you play it.
I'm like, I don't really want to. I'll play like a very little short snippet because this part's still gonna be on YouTube, so I can't like. Here we go.
Okay, I've heard this.
Yeah, like right. That's definitely a Halloween spooky song. All right, last one.
I'm gonna go with one outside of the box, a song that probably nobody has heard of, but this song came off of a Halloween like mixtape, little album that dropped last year. It's from Sing or Die.
Oh, okay.
Halloween in Hell. It is a Big Clit song. Watch Me. Big Clit featuring or with Audio Cheetah.
Turn up. We love Big Clit. That was one of the
I knew you
crazier
would
shows
like
I've
that
ever
one.
played. Yeah, that was a great show. I still got videos of her like riding Hot Dog's face and stuff while she's on
Jesus
stage.
Christ.
It was awesome.
She's wild.
Yeah, you name yourself Big Clit, you're gonna be wild. Let me go over some honorable mentions here. So the Addams Family theme song, da-da-da-da,
Great one.
gotta love it. Psycho Killer by the Talking Heads.
Somebody's watching me.
Michael
Jackson?
Yeah, yes.
Somebody watching me.
Disturbia by Rihanna. Disturbia.
Great one.
Also a great Shia LaBeouf movie. You know what I mean? Gotta love that.
Fantastic Shia LaBeouf. My favorite one.
So my last pick here, not sure if you've heard of it, Graveyard Queen by Zombie Ghost Train. Have you heard this song?
No.
It's kind of like a rockabilly, like punk rock kind of vibe. You know what I mean? It's very like 1980s, like rockabilly, but for a Graveyard Queen. It's good. It's a great song. Look it up. Yeah, look it up. Look it up. All right.